the treatment made me so confused I didn't know who I was. I can believe that, looking at the list of drugs. And then this is the part that is so incredibly interesting to me, and that I think makes you unique from any patient I have ever met who's had this kind of problem, or anyone I've ever heard of. That's why I'm so glad you're willing to talk to me. All of a sudden you say, a lot of the negative energy was removed from my nose. I started to think that my problem was not my nose, but that I was 36 years old and didn't know how to support myself financially, and that I'd never had a girlfriend, and that I would be in this awful situation for the rest of my life unless I worked to change it. I thought my life sucks. I had better do something about helping myself before I can help them. What brought on that epiphany? Did you have advisors? It seems to me you were able to picture a positive future life for yourself. Something good you could work, all this horribleness behind you, you were somehow able to transition instead of thinking, this is my life and it's going to be like this forever. And you were able to imagine a good outcome. How did you do that?
Even though I was confused with who I was, I was putting myself back together, and I knew that yes, there was probably something surgical about my nose, but also I had these, even if I had, if it was made perfect, I knew that wouldn't solve my problems, because I had these other things. Those are the things still there. Those would still be big problems. And I said, because I had some will, I said, I'm gonna start, and I felt better. I'm gonna start making my life better, I'm gonna do whatever I can do. I'm gonna make tomorrow better than it was today. And, I had goals of, saving the world to make up for my imagined deficiencies in other areas. And I said, well, I can't be guilty about what's happening in the world anymore, because I'm really in a bad, that was probably not healthy for me anyway. And it was a positive diversion. It got me activated at that time, the years from 1982 to 1992. It helped me in some ways to political work that I did, and because I couldn't help my brother, I realized I couldn't bring my brother back to life, and that other people are like my brother, and there's suffering people in the world. They have parts of him, and I'll help them. And that way I'll be able to get out of bed and do things.